Take me to a place where I can be found. Take me to a place, this body of water pulling me under, breathing me out. Oh, oh. Lead me to a place where I can be found. Carry me.
Hello lovelies, so in today's ToNaturAli talks, I wanted to just speak on being comfortable doing things alone or by yourself. And since moving here and starting this life on my own and just adulting, I've been doing a lot of things by myself. So I just wanted to have a discussion. It's made me realize just how independent I am. There are times where I may go someplace by myself, and by places I mean like going to a restaurant, like a fancy restaurant, like think of like an upscale restaurant, and I sit and I dine in by myself, or going to the movies by yourself. I know there's like a lot of people who aren't comfortable just doing things by themselves, or just like either feel awkward, or it's weird, or it's odd, or it's just like, why even? And there are plenty of times where I just like, if I go someplace and I want to get food, like I'll just get it to go. Or there are many times that I go and I dine in and I just enjoy my own company. So basically we're just going to talk about enjoying your own company. I've mentioned to y'all that I'm an introvert, so I'm fine just keeping to myself. Like, I'm realizing more and more I'm becoming more of a homebody. But the thing is though, I do love traveling. Like, I love travel. I love exploring new cultures, different food. I love food. I like having my own mini adventures. I'm gonna have some clips throughout the video and all of that of my trip to Hawaii. I used to live there actually like over a decade ago, and it was like by far like my favorite place I've ever lived in, because I just love the culture there, and I love the food, and of course the beaches. I love the beach, just like my getaway. And so anyway, I went back there like towards the end of May for my friend's wedding, and it was a beautiful wedding, so I'm so happy that I got a chance to go there. Anyway, so I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna go walk around. I walked downtown, went to a couple of shops. I decided, you know what, I need to go someplace that I've never been. So I decided to go to the Polynesian Cultural Center, and it was very nice. So we shall see.
Throwing, I let them fall, I let them fall. Maybe there's something I need is nothing at all, nothing at all. Make me an island, give me your hope. Make me an island, cover my soul. Wash all the fear from my skin, and it sink as I swim till I fly.
This is what you see when you go to Samoa today. you see half-naked looking young men walking around, full of themselves. Hair replacement. And he's gonna make America great again. Coconut juice. Some people call it coconut. One hand. Make some noise for your fire.
On that special one. Okay, so if you look at your ticket and the location for your dinner tonight. So, you can grab one or two after you.
Green banana,
Yeah, green banana with coconut milk.
not ripe, tastes like a potato.
A green banana.
Yeah, green banana. So, kung may kuya ako rin.
Tiny part out as well. Half like this. Hold into the fish and push it back up.
Wait, show that again? Can you? Oh, never mind.
Oh, you should fish then.
I just want to record it.
That's it. Hold into the fish, push it back up, and then you do it again. And then
Oh, okay. Neat. Thank you.
1, 2, and 3. To the other. Down. One. Go. One last one. Bossy. 2. Open up a left hand like. Have you scream at the count of 3. 1, 2, 8. Wow. This many people.
I hear one big aloha.
there by myself, but it was really, really nice. Yeah, so I went to the luau there. And oh my goodness, y'all, the pineapples in Hawaii, I forgot how good they are. They are so good. So definitely don't miss out on that if y'all go. Like, the pineapples are just the best pineapples I've ever had. And I forgot how good it was, and like it brought back like memories. Like I was kind of like a little sad because I remember how young I was there, but I remember a lot of it, and it was just like, man, like it's crazy how things have changed. And you know, you go from a little child to depending on your parents to just doing things on your own. Anyway, I decided, hey, I'm just gonna go to the Polynesian Cultural Center, and I went there on my own. And the good thing about it is that even though I'm pretty quiet, kept to myself, like there's moments where I kind of feel like courageous or confident, and I'll just like spark a conversation with someone. Or it could be something as simple as just asking a question like, hey, can you take my picture? And then that can just jumpstart a conversation. I met this one lady, and her and I kind of walked together like towards the end of the tour and stuff, and she was really, really nice. And so it's just like, you just never know who you're gonna meet, and you don't feel so alone, you know what I mean? And so it's nice, you know, to just kind of venture out on your own. Sometimes it's kind of hard because I feel like, man, everyone's looking at me. I'm sitting here by myself. I wish I had some friends. Not that I don't have friends, but I consider myself a very spontaneous person. So it's like, if I'm about to go somewhere, I'm like that. I'm like, hey girl, you want to go? But it's like, sometimes you have to plan things with people, and I'm kind of just like of the moment sort of thing sometimes. So yeah, I don't think about it anymore. I just go off and do my own little thing. Sometimes I do get lonely. So just imagine going from around like people you knew all the time to just like being alone by yourself. And I like my alone time. Hey, I like my space. That's the thing I love. Are you somebody that has to have somebody with you when you go and do something such as shopping or movies? Or have you gone to eat at a restaurant by yourself? Have you gone to the movies by yourself? Get you a nice popcorn, nice drink, and just enjoy the movie by yourself? Let me know down below some things that you enjoy doing alone that's like more out in the public, that not requires, but that usually more than one person do together. You know, and I'm not telling you to just go hiking at 11 o'clock at night by yourself. Like, come on now. I mean, you know, just enjoying yourself at times. I think all in all, it's just about just kind of finding like that balance. I think it's good to, you know, have some dependency, but I think it's good to be independent as well in some aspects, you know. I think it's important to not forget you and to spoil yourself from time to time, but just to enjoy your alone time. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, but hopefully y'all understand what I'm trying to convey. I've become accustomed to just doing things by myself. And I don't mean to say it like that, it sounds negative, but I mean like I'm content with it. It's not necessarily what I want to do all the time, but I'm content with it. I just think it's important to be able to do things by yourself and enjoy it too. I wanted to mention too, like there's places where I go and like I have this plan, like for instance, I'll have a plan like, hey, I'm gonna go eat here, I'm gonna enjoy myself, have a nice drink, enjoy the music, and like I'll get there and then my whole plan changes because of just like the vibe that I get. Like this one time I went to this Jamaican restaurant and their food there is good, but it was the people there that made me uncomfortable. Not so much the owners, but like the people. I mean, it was predominantly black people there, but when I walked there, I almost just felt uncomfortable. And I feel bad saying that because I'm still struggling to figure out what that is, because it's like I went there and I almost felt like I was being judged, or I felt like, I don't know how to explain. Like sometimes I feel like, I can't think of the word, so bear with me, but sometimes I feel like if I like come across a black person or black person sees me, or a female in particular, I'm talking about females in particular, it's almost as if they're just like, you know, it's like, I'm like, okay, it's like it's almost as if they think they're too good to speak to me or acknowledge me. I'm not saying that, hey, give me all this attention, but it's just kind of like, it almost feels, and it's not even intimidating. I don't want to say it's intimidating. It makes me feel like unaccepted in a way. I can't think, hopefully one of y'all watching this knows where I'm coming from. I'm not saying it's like that with all black women, but it's just some, you know, and sometimes I'm just like, okay, you know, it's just, I mean, I guess there's just some people you can instantly like vibe with, and there's just some that's just like, okay. But yeah, there's like times like that where I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna eat here. I really don't know how to explain. I hope someone can like pinpoint what I'm like trying to convey, because I've been trying for the longest to try to like figure out what it is, because I've been feeling like this for I don't know how long. Like, I don't know if it's like it's a competition or something. Like, I don't know you. Like, I don't know. But that's all I have to say. My trip was great. Hope you all enjoyed some of the footage, and I will see you all in my next ToNaturAli talks.